Ravi, first responder teams from our area are among those mobilizing from around the country to help storm victims in Florida. Among the many impacted are Chicago area natives who rode out the hurricane. In west central Florida, the toll from Milton's assault of wind and water is now being tallied.
It's been pretty dicey here.
Naperville native Jennifer Sullivan works for a hospital system that's now one of a few still operating in the Clearwater area.
One local hospital actually had to evacuate their patients in the middle of the night, critically ill patients, and we were one of the accepting hospitals.
Near Orlando, trees are down and neighborhoods underwater, but Des Plaines native Gabe Mitchell escaping without serious damage.
There was a couple of times where, this tree here in the front was like going crazy, and then it had stopped. And then 10 seconds later, it would just start whipping around again.
As Milton battered Florida, more than 24 fire department teams from our area mobilized for the trip down south. This as other rescue crews return from the southeast after helping relief efforts from the previous storm Helene.
Absolute devastation. People down there were not ready for this. They got overwhelmed with mudslides, water, flooding, and the hurricane itself.
Also here from Helene, more than 20 rescue dogs and puppies from a shelter in Tennessee, now finding a home at Paws, Chicago. Back in hard-hit Florida, Jennifer Sullivan and others bracing for a long night with power and services still out.
I am afraid for the loss of life, and I'm pretty concerned about making sure that we're going to meet the needs of our community from a healthcare perspective.
Those fire department teams from Illinois that are headed to Florida include personnel from the west and south suburbs. They could be there for a couple of weeks. Live in the newsroom, Eric Hong, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7 Chicago Eyewitness News.